Hey everyone, welcome to Crypto Weeklies. My name is Josh, and today I'll be discussing about Dogecoin and its trading pair with Ethereum at the Doge ETH valuation. This forecasts that I'll be conducted can also be used to inform how many Ethereum can you get for selling one Doge token out there or Doge crypto out there. And this valuation is at a monthly average level, and I'll be presenting three scenarios. The base scenario for this value for this trading pair valuation from July till February 2024 using data since November 2017. That's the first scenario, that's the base scenario. The second scenario is the bull scenario, and the third one is the bear scenario for this trading pair. And the numerator is the Doge token, whereas the Doge crypto, whereas the denominator is the Ethereum or ETH token. So whenever the valuation is high, that means Doge is doing better than ETH, and when the valuation is falling down, that means Ethereum is doing better than Doge. And that's how that's how when the color is green, that means Doge is undervalued in terms of Ethereum, and when color code is red, that means uh, Doge is overvalued vis-a-vis Ethereum. And these color codes that you're seeing on the screens, you might wonder why this is red, whereas even though this is not that this is higher than this value, why is this not red? That's because I have divided this chart into two different market cycles, one from 2017 2018, and from 2019 onwards this is a different market cycle. That's like a reset button based on the 4 year halving cycle for Bitcoin. So with all of that in mind, let's check out the forecasts, and these forecasts use AI technique, ARIMA technique, to forecast using historical data and statistics such as z-score and standard deviation. And before we actually go to the forecast, let's check out how the z-score is doing. And z-score is a metric which has informed this color code. Whenever the z-score is low, the color associated with is dark green. There you can see that on November 2017, the last value that you're seeing in this tooltip is negative 0.94. That means the z-score is negative 0.94, and that means that the value for this month is lower than the average for the time series from November 2017 till December 2018. And that this current valuation is lower than the average in terms of standard deviation. And when similarly, when it's higher than the average, you can see that the z-score, the last value is 2.01. That means for September of 2018, the valuation was 2.2 standard deviation, little over 2 standard deviation away from the mean for the time period 2017-2018. Similarly, for 2021, this you can see that at that point Doge was 3.3 standard deviation away from its trading pair with Ethereum for the market cycle for the last market cycle. Coming over to the current time period in June of 2023, let's focus on actually May of 2023, when we have the last data for the z-score. The z-score was slightly positive. The last value is 0.08. And if you have been following the trading pairs or the valuation on altcoin and with their USD pairs that I've conducted on this channel, you'll notice that Doge Ethereum trading pair is one of the very few crypto trading pairs or crypto assets which has a positive z-score right now. Most of them have a negative 0.5 to negative 0.85, and the color code associated with most of them is dark green. With Doge holding its high that it created in 2021 February. We are slightly above this 4 zeros and after the decimal point and 3.3. Right now we were around 4 zeros and 3.6. So that's where Doge is trading at compared to Ethereum. So with all of that data, the forecast model that I created using AI has forecasted a rally from July of 2023 till about January 2024. And if you notice, if you draw like a straight line from here, it will the forecast is that this the incoming rally will have a lower high than what we had in May of 2021 and subsequently in November of 2022 when Ethereum kind of had its lows, and now in January of 2024 this rally is set to have like a, for each of the month you could see that the valuation is increasing by almost 2 to 3 levels, of from 35 to 37, 37 to 38. I mean excluding the 4 decimal points for simplicity, and then 41, then 44, then 47, and finally 54, and then it fades in February. So this is the trajectory forecasted by the AI model. And this is not financial advice, this is just use of historical data to inform what the future might hold. And I will be covering both bullish and bearish as well as this base case scenarios to know what the potential outcomes could be and in all the 3 scenarios for this trading pair. So this is the base case scenario. Coming over to the second scenario, this is kind of a bullish case forecast which assumes that the macro or this trading pair would favor, like with Doge being higher risk than Ethereum. It assumes that for this particular forecast, this could be a theoretical ceiling where the riskier assets would have a more fun than slightly risk averse asset, which is Ethereum in this scenario. And this could help us determine if there is a rally for the Doge ETH trading pair, what could be a theoretical ceiling, and against which most of the rallies might either find a resistance or get sold off of. And then over here also you can see that even though the forecast is from now till January, there is a slightly higher forecast than the base case scenario, from which, even if you notice, it was a 54. Here it is after 4 decimal points it's 61. So nonetheless it's still a lower high which compared to its November 2022 valuation. And the trajectory is kind of similar to the base case scenario because this is just one standard deviation away, added to the base model, and a z-score multiplier also added to it. So this is how the forecast for the bullish case scenario for the trading pair would be. Slightly higher, slightly lower high than the November 2022 high that this scenario, this trading pair had. The base case has a significantly lower high. Coming over to the third scenario, which is the bearish or extreme bearish case, where how low can this trading pair go? So it's if the macro environment looks unfavorable to riskier assets, where Doge is kind of significantly higher risk than Ethereum. With that assumption, this model has been created by me, where we would essentially in this scenario would kind of test this June to 2020 levels. The crash would be around that level. The timelines might not actually reflect the calendar mentioned in this timeline. This assumes that there is a significant bearish outlook out there. So if, let's say, instead of July, this happens later in the year or early January or February of next year, the timeline might be shifted by 3 to 6 months in this scenario. Nonetheless, the trajectory in that extreme bearish macro environment or the crypto environment would be a rally, a crash to almost 66%, from 36 to 10 would be a 66, little over 66% crash. And then slowly this after this crash there will be the rally has been forecasted to create a slightly even though there is a rally, this is still a lower valuation than let's say where we are currently in June, or we were in March of 2021 with almost 31. Over here it's almost slightly lower than that valuation. and then this rally gets fade off in February. So this is the three scenarios that I would like to uh, share with you. And just to summarize, the base case scenario looks like a rally and creates a lower high, significantly lower high. The bullish case scenario is slightly lower high, and the recession scenario is crash of about 66%, and then a rally which creates still a significantly lower valuation than where we are currently, even after that rally. So these are the three forecasts that I wanted to share for the Doge ETH trading pair. This I hope this helps you either inform your own analysis and do any trading activities by conducting your own research on top of these forecasts that I'm sharing with you, because these use only historical data as well as have some assumptions such as macro outlook pertaining assumptions, especially with the bull and the bear forecast. So I do advise you to do your own research on top of them. And I hope if you like this content, please do give us a like or subscribe to our channel. And I also check out the content on this channel pertaining to Doge's USD valuation. I will add that video to the end of this videos as well. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.